Hey guys, Blake Alma here with Survivalist Daily, host of the Outdoors and Art radio show. As you can see here, I got a ferro rod. Ferro rods are pretty much glorified flint and steel rods, just a little bit on steroids, I'd say. Ferro rods generally produce sparks of about 3,000 degrees, which is awesome, especially in a survival scenario. So I want to talk about this ferro rod here. This ferro rod was made by 4 Directions Bushcraft with no hesitation. This is my favorite ferro rod. As you can see, it's pretty lengthy. It's about a foot long. You're like, wow, that's really big. That probably wouldn't be very good for my bug out bag. In a way, yeah, it is a true statement. But in another way, it's also a good thing. You can use this Missouri fatwood handle right here and make wood shavings with it and start a fire. It's fat wood, that's what they're for. And so, henceforth, it is a very genius product, because you can use this to start your fire. So look how big it is. Put my hand on it. Look, I have all this extra space here that I can use as fire tinders, make wood shavings out of it. And then here I got paracord. I'm not sure how much footage is on here, but you got some paracord for building shelters, for traps and snares and stuff like that. And then they have this clip, and you can use this also to make shelters. You can use this to make snares and stuff. You can actually, without putting this in your bug out bag, you can put this on your belt loop or on your belt buckle. You can put this on your bug out bag, just latch it on there. This thing's very handy, so it doesn't take up space in your bug out bag, and so don't worry about this huge, awesome, massive size. This rod itself is also very huge. I would say it's about 5 inches long or so. As you can see, I've used it a little bit and tested it a lot. And so I'm going to show you how to strike with this. And my favorite thing about a ferro rod is a lot hotter than a flint and steel. And I'm just going to use ordinary hay. In a survival scenario, you do want to use your resources very scarcely, so that you don't run out of your rod. And so henceforth, since I'm not in a survival scenario, I'm not going to do that, but I do want to show you and demonstrate how hot these sparks are compared to flint and steel. Flint and steel, you'll have a very heck of a time trying to start a fire over some hay, striking it over and over again. You're probably not going to be able to do that. But a ferro rod's so much hotter that you can do it. And so again, this is 4 Directions Bushcraft. That's the name of the rod. You can get it there. It's got a fat wood Missouri handle ferro rod. You can get that on their website. We'll have a link somewhere on this video. And let me grab some hay here. And what I'm going to do with the hay, just plain hay, I'm going to rip it up a little bit, make it a little more fine, you know. Move this. I'm actually going to take a lot more than that, because I'm actually going to start a fire with this, because I got hamburgers down there I want to cook up, and I like hamburgers, so put this more finer stuff right there. Now come up a little bit. Alright. Now I'm going to take my ferro rod. Now I have a utility knife. I don't know if you've ever seen it in my other videos, but I love using a utility knife as my striker, as you can see. That's why it produces better sparks than just an ordinary piece of metal or the spine of your knife. I'm using the spine of this utility knife right here. Let's get started. So, it took me a couple strikes, but I got it. And with a piece of flint and steel, you'll never be able to do that. And so that's why I love ferro rods much more than I would ever want to use a flint and steel rod. So I'm going to start a fire, my Dakota fire pit. Get that in here. Oh, I threw it because it's getting hot. If you guys know anything about hay, it burns intensely, it burns hot, but it burns up real fast, really fast. So as you can see, it's almost all burnt up already. I'm going to throw some more in there. got a bunch of biomass down there. And anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Just thought I'd talk to you about the 4 Directions Bushcraft fat wood handle rod. Love it with every bone in my body. And so again, you can use the fat wood itself to start a fire as a good fire starter. And then you have some cordage and a clip on it to help you in your survival needs, and this also makes it easier to carry. Thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Again, this is the 4 Directions Bushcraft Ferro Rod.